say Justin actually surprised me probably the most. Oh, it's like a movie. I would love to hear more of your thoughts and how you view the world and experiences, because you have a very nice way of telling us about them. Do you got you guys? It's Loly here. Welcome back. First of all, I do apologize for the lighting. It's not as good today. I literally just walked in the door from work. I'm still in my professional big girl work blazer. I really wanted to do this video as fast as I could, so yeah, it's like 9 p.m. and I said no, I'm coming home and I'm going to listen to Justin's new song. I had a client meeting and I realized when I got home after my client meeting that I have a stain on my shirt, which is just fabulous. So we love pretending like we're professional, we know what the hell we're doing. But anyway, today we are finally going to be reacting to Justin's solo called Surreal. This is my mic. We are not friends today, we're fighting. Doesn't want to stay there. I'm really looking forward to I always wondered what kind of sound Justin would have. I always pictured him doing something similar kind of maybe to what he had performed on tour, wasn't it? The Pretty Things. Pretty Little Thing. Little Things. I always pictured him doing that for his vocal. He has a very soft. He actually has a very diverse voice. I don't think I've ever said this online, but to be completely honest with you, when I saw SB19 live, I've gotten to see them live twice now. I thought they were amazing. All the members are, and I do have a bias. I do not have favorites, but I will say Justin actually surprised me probably the most out of how diverse he was on stage. He really, like, he's a sweetie, he's a little cutie, he gives me very much golden retriever energy. He seems very sweet. I don't know, he may not be in real life, which I'm not saying judge a book by its cover, you should never do that, but my initial I kind of think of him in that way. Again, I could be very wrong, but that's what I have. So I always picture him as very gentle, and when I saw him perform live on stage, to be honest, he actually surprised me the most out of all of them, because his facial expressions were so good, his dancing is so good, and his singing is so stable. He really, I'm not saying he took the spotlight because I think they were all amazing, but he genuinely really shocked me the most out of all the members. I was like, wow, like, this guy really knows how to perform. And I feel like, I'm not thinking he's underrated, but as a performer, I kind of saw him in a different way than how I initially thought he would perform. So I'm really looking forward to his solo. I'm not expecting anything like heavy metal. I'm kind of expecting something softer, which I think suits him. And it suits obviously his interests and what he likes. So I don't know. I haven't heard the song. I didn't see the trailer or anything like that. So I'm looking forward to it. Here we go. This is Justin, Surreal. First off, love the new intro. 1Z, well done. Oh, hang on. Sorry, the top of the frame of this is cut off. Let me fix it for you so you guys can see the full magical. I mean, obviously don't watch it on this. Go support the original video, of course, but for this video. Oh! I just want to live in my imagination. Whoa, love the giant chest pieces. Okay, giving very much like Peter Pan. I just want to live in my imagination. Where hatred does not. Was that supposed to be the 4 members? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So is that his members? Cute. Where hatred does not exist. Here the moonlight is brighter than ever, and the stars shine just for us. And your eyes can see everything. You and I are so cute. Whoa, I love the transition to the moon. He's drawn the moon, and then he's immersed himself in it. While we walk slowly under the street lights, we hold each other's hands so tight, and I can it's a love song. So cute. So he's like immersing himself in these scenarios. It kind of reminds me so far of what is it? We the Kings. The Kings. Headlines something. It reminds me of that. The Scout Boy Justin. It reminds me also kind of a K-drama. Like I can see this in a K-drama. You can't help but smile listening to it. Oh, we switched season. Ah, and he changed season. I like how it in the second, basically the second chorus, the second verse, his voice, he's singing more forward, or in the other one it was kind of up higher, and now it's more lower, even though the background music hasn't really changed. Cutie! This reminds me of home. It really does. It reminds me of Ireland. I just realised why my lighting looks so off. It's because I have my lamp on. Sorry. Retake. Here we go. Not retake the whole thing, but retake this part. Come on, Elsa. Oh. I've seen those socks. I was going to buy them. I think that was on Shein. I saw them a few weeks ago. I put them on my wish list. This reminds me of home. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, not happy about that. So is it kind of like he's the dreamer and he's drawing and imagining all these surreal worlds or scenarios and experiences, and then transports himself into them, almost like memories? He creates his magic. Oh, he's got a friend. Whose voice is that? So is this from memory or is this made up in his head? Whoa. I have goosebumps, shivers. Please remember now that the person's not there. I will feel it, I will keep it. Oh, because it's so real. Did he say surreal or so real at the end? So real, so he changed it from surreal to so real. I think. Whoa. Wow, Justin. Interlude, editing Loly here. So I want to say one more thing. I was rewatching this as I was editing, and I did notice a few more things I wanted to kind of input. That you see a page that has a pair of socks and all this stuff written on it, but the whole symbol of the video is one shoe with flowers growing out of it, but it hasn't got its pair. And then towards the end, we get this other person, and then the rest of the time he's by himself. So it's interesting because where's the pair? So has the pair gone? It's gone, it's disappeared, the pair of the other shoe. But there's flowers growing out of it, which flowers growing obviously means growth. So do they have to grow apart? Is it to represent they grow apart, or it represent that they have to separate in order for them themselves to grow? Which I did notice. And then, yeah, that was just something that kind of came into my head as I was editing this. I was like, wait a second, there's only one shoe. Where's the other shoe? Where did it go? Back to the editing part now. Also the socks. The socks are also not only a pair of socks, but they literally hold hands. So they're supposed to be a pair. Wow. That's like pure happiness. If you can take the most purest, best memories you can think of about being in love and feeling like everything is surreal, which sometimes I think we can actually convince ourselves that relationships were better than they were, because we kind of maybe in the moment change how things actually happen to make it seem like everything's fine, and I'm like, oh, it didn't happen like that, it's just I was being dramatic. Or you know, so it can go both ways when you think about something being surreal, where it can be so out of this world amazing that you don't feel like it's real, or you can actually alter how you remember something about how it actually went to fit what you want to believe at the time. That is so happy. That's all I can think. The words I can think to describe this is just happy and light and fun and smiling. Like it makes me smile. It reminds me of that snow part. The first time I went home after moving away, it snowed really, really bad in Ireland. It snowed actually 5 minutes after I arrived home, and it'd been a year since I'd seen any of my friends or family, and I remember being really emotional, and it started to snow, and it was the first snowfall of the year in Ireland, and we ended up getting snowed in. Like, it ended up being a really lot of snow, but that for me is a really special memory, because it reminds me of a time where I was just really happy to be home and really happy to be with the people I loved. And it would have been a really long, hard, scary, changing year. And this just reminds me of home. Even the woodland area, I grew up in an area just like that. I used to go walking in the woods like every couple of weekends. We used to go hiking, we used to go camping. So this, for some reason, to me, just reminds me of home and love and happiness and comfort. And I'm sure Justin has probably created that kind of environment for a lot of fans as well, feeling like home, which I can also probably imagine. And even the title Surreal, I'm sure Justin probably lives a very surreal life, and it just all really seems to tie in very nicely together. Wow. Creative director was Justin and Cheyenne. Wow. Guys, you did a fantastic job with this. The storytelling aspect, but the shots, like some of those shots were magical. The transition from the snowflake to the leaf, the transitions from the seasons, there's so many storytelling aspects to this, like from him being alone to there being 3 versions of him, to being, 2 people under the covers, to then, the lover that comes during the mountain. Like, there's a lot to this. It's like a movie. It's so beautiful. It makes me so happy. And congratulations, Justin. I know you're not watching this, but I'm going to put it out into the universe. Congratulations. Honestly, this was an absolutely fantastic debut. It makes me very excited for whatever you have coming up in your future and in your future solo and group activities. But drop an album, drop a solo album. I would love to hear more of your thoughts and how you view the world and experiences, because you have a very nice way of telling us about them. So I want to hear more. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to stay safe out there. Make sure to wash your face, wash your hands, wash your ass. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.